get started. Alright. Alright, if you got your medic or engineer perms, feel free to go get them on the laptop. Boxes, again, were only for people that took the role. You can give those items to other people, but as soon as you leave, I delete them. Anyway, your op today is pretty much a river patrol down Blue 4 territory, so there's not going to be any Op 4 QRF. Op 4 hasn't gotten to this river yet. The riverways are still cut off by Blue 4 forces. You are checking out a multitude of islands along this river. Your payouts are going to be in 3 forms. 1, taking out enemy ammo caches. 2, destroying enemy RHIBs. And 3, kills. There's a finite number. None should break through. Otherwise, caches you are free to loot, but they still have to be destroyed either by explosive charges. There were 4 provided in this box. They can also be destroyed by AT or sustained ground fire. You are provided RHIBs. If you lose one of those RHIBs and you don't reclaim a new one from the enemy, you will incur a financial penalty. So let's say you lose an RHIB, but you find one later, you can continue to use that. But we're starting with 5. Whatever you don't take with you will be removed, and then I expect you to end with that number, otherwise you lose money. But you do gain money for destroying them, so just keep that in mind between the squads. This is probably going to be a longer op, so I'm going to let you guys step off now if you want. Everyone is supposed to be here. Devil is the only one that is not, but he told me he would be late because he is stuck shopping with his missus. Is there any questions for me?
Yes. If we loot a boat to replace another, do we just like get paid for quote-unquote destroying it?
No. You don't.
We still like just get penalized.
You just don't take the penalty, which is a minus 200, whereas the boats, I believe, are 100.
Okay,
so
yeah, we just lose like 100 then.
Yes, from the payout. Well, you're not given that part of the payout.
Advice, we steal every boat we can, and by the end...
Then you can demo them at the end. Exactly.
Can we not keep them for later? Someone's gonna crash the boats.
I can't wait.
Boats down the road.
Well, you can always ace interact and push them.
No, but they're going to destroy each other, or everyone's gonna end up dead driving the boats.
Well, I mean, I also wrote in the thing that you can walk down the coast if you need to, but like I said, 2-hour limit. Once we hit 2 hours, I have to move us on because we have second op today. Any other questions?
I don't believe the med perms are working from the computer.
They are.
Even
well, let's figure that out real quick because I tested this last time. Assign medic perms, and then I do medical. I check my pulse, and the pulse is giving me a number, not a word, so I have medical perms. So you are selecting remove instead of assign. Then it's user error on both of you. Okay. Walk up to this and click assign medical perms right now. Where'd he go?
I don't know. Next to the laptop. Still not working.
Okay, scroll, assign.
You're hitting assign.
You're not. You're hitting assign, right? Not remove.
I'm clicking assign.
I'm gonna try it on myself. Medic. Left arm. Check pulse. And I have a heart rate of 80. Yeah, you're just foobar.
Yeah, then I mean, yes, here, let me check.
I've got pack. I've got bloods.
I don't know what to tell you. I just did it fine. He just did it fine. Make sure you remove him, Falcon. I don't think you have him. Like, I don't know what to do for you.
Yeah, I removed it.
Like, you just literally scroll up and hit a button, and if you can't do it, then I can't help you, bro.
The robot does not know how to do medical.
Alright, any other questions?
Yes, Liru, do we believe there to be any other encampments other than on the islands?
Only on the islands. This is mostly Blue 4 territory.
Do fish get thirsty?
Like, they might have some stuff along the banks, but it's like 90% on the islands. But there won't be any, like, encampments outside of those islands, because this is our territory.
Do fish get thirsty?
No, but I like to drown them. Any other questions? Otherwise, you guys can get started.
Is water wet?
Don't shoot that man.
Tasteful, I'll make sure you die first. Any other questions?
I needed you alive, Tasteful. Why would you do this?
If you find a car battery and you throw it in the river, you will get a reward, but there's no car batteries in this op, so. Are you still struggling with this?
Yes.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, is your enter button not working? Because I just tested it on myself and one other guy, and it's fine.
That's just tried it and it's still not working.
I don't think it's
He
the
thinks
medic
that it's
slots.
the medic
Alright, Brownie,
What's the plan, sir?
And you're sure you're not hitting... Okay, let's try it this way. Ethan, I'm going to give you medical perms through Zeus, and then I want you to assign yourself. Give me 1 second.
Example will be we move to dismount point 1, we then dismount and then go up to this position.
Okay, now interact with the laptop to assign perms.
Then we go back to the boat, scan the boats, then go
Let me know when you've done that.
I have done that.
Nice and steady.
Roger.
Okay, you still have them. Now use remove perms.
Slow and steady. Nice, slow and steady.
Ethan, now use remove perms.
Yeah.
So hold off on explosives, right?
Yeah, we demo
yeah,
stuff
until
at
we
the
can
end.
travel.
Ian, use remove perms. Ethan,
Ethan. Yeah.
use remove perms.
By the way, Brownie.
Not working.
No, select it and then scroll down to remove and hit enter.
Complex tactic, or is it the blob of people?
Not working.
Sort of a blob really, just like spreads out a little bit, so there's like
Yeah.
tornadoes, like mean.
And what? It wasn't working for Daz Daz either?
Yeah, we're fine for me. Do a sign under
So it's only you.
Ian.
It works.
We could ask Stanley since he's the
It works for everybody but Ethan.
I got you.
So I don't know why. But that's a client side issue. I'll let you keep the perms right now, but like I can't help you if you can't do it, you know? Like that's a client keybind issue. I'm not doing it next time, so like I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Alright, I'll phone me.
The reason it's there is because if he crashes and I'm busy Zeusing, I won't be because there won't be any required QRF for this mission. But if I'm busy doing 20 other things, I can't tab back and give him perms. That's why I have this laptop system. So if he's bugged himself out, there's nothing I can do, and I'm not going to keep doing it specifically for him because at that point I don't have the laptops. What?
The boats have inventory. Can we use the medical in the inventory of the boats?
How many do the boats seat?
They would have been given a few facts. Yeah, so I forgot to delete those, so yeah, they're free to grab.
8, including the driver.
Yep. Hey, this is break. Just real quick, I accidentally have facts in the boats. Since I left them there, they're free to grab. Go nuts.
Alright.
Continue.
Well,
Is this keybinds, if he is somehow bugged out the ability to scroll wheel and hit the enter key, then he has bigger problems. But everyone around him was able to do it. I was able to do it. So it's like, I don't know how to help him, you know? It's like when someone has a different keyboard. Like, if they have something different on their client compared to what I am used to, then it's kind of an SOL thing, you know? Does Ethan even have medical like, now I'm curious. Like, I'm gonna check the sheet here. Where's his name? He does have medical tier 1, okay. He just can't seem to assign it to him. Yeah, I think his keyboard's busted. Like, I think there's something wrong with his enter key. Because...
yeah, we'll have, Bravo, Charlie, Command,
like, what?
and then Alpha.
Like, what else could it be? Like, that is... It's not a modded keybind. That's a vanilla feature to scroll wheel and hit the enter key. So I think his keyboard's screwed, to be perfectly honest. Like, I can't really think of anything else, you know? Because that's just such a weird one. Oh, I haven't done this yet. Whoops.
Alpha second last or last? Alpha was lost.
But like
no,
that's...
I decided to go up north.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Decided to go immediately east and arm us.
But again, I'm not holding any malice to Ethan or anything. It's just a matter of like, look, like we have these systems in play for
also,
a reason, you know. So it's like I don't know.
Lost, someone else will go up front and they will die first.
All right, gonna box off this, and then we need to write a boat tally, a cash tally, and then a boat count of 4, so if any of those get lost, I can keep track of them, because we do things per payment. And then I have to... I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, wait, did it add them automatically? Yes! Okay, thank God, because sometimes I don't freaking remember where I put the damn things. And then we can look at each cache through Zeus, and I can remind myself what I put in, which, oh my god. Huh. That's a really nice cache. Especially the SVD and a PSO. Well, whoever gets there gets to rat it first. But yeah, I've reworked the difficulty in the Congo campaign in terms of... What? I think there's a gunshot right there.
Roger, command's on the ground.
I reworked the, not the difficulty in the campaign itself, but how I present the difficulty. Now I'm going to start offering some ops that are either directly in Blue 4 territory or they're on a completely separate map that don't affect the campaign. With the exception that Op 4 will continue to gain territory. So gains were like on the south. We had a little bit of a gain right here, and then we had some gains up here.
Position, for our position, just hold fire on any enemies until we're fired upon, so we can...
But now when I tell them what the difficulty of certain contracts are, because I let them choose their own contracts, it's going to be a mixture of low difficulty is going to be in Blue 4 territory where we don't have to deal with my endless QRF and Op 4 territory. Medium is going to be like a border thing where they can easily pull away, and then hard and suicidal, which are the two other difficulties, still mean the same thing. It's just what I've come to realize is my players are not good at moving under contact and moving quickly because it's a looter campaign, and also because it's my players. But it's just to kind of tweak the polling process. That way, if people want an easy op, they know they're voting for an easy op. Because the third op, which was over here, was an easy op because I assumed that they, whenever they took heavy contact, they would just retreat across the river and be done. But that was not the case. And they took, like a 50% casualty rate.
I mean, so do I, but you know how people are, so...
Anyway, how y'all doing? Partner anniversary. What's partner? Oh. Is that... That's the Twitch purple mark bullshit. Alright. I applied... I forget when, like years ago, when I was trying to become a partner, I applied twice and was denied twice, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then 3 months later, they shot me an email saying, like, hey, congratulations, you've been selected to be a partner, and it's like, oh, that's kind of weird, but okay. You did not, like, nothing changed in those 2 months between, like, my metrics and everything. There was no massive Twitch policy change. It was just 2 rejections within 2 months.
So we can actually fucking see.
And then, like, a 4-month break, and then random email, and I'm like, alright.
Compounds if there's enemies there.
It's all automated bullshit.
Which there it is.
I can't see anyone.
I'm just here to make missions and run them for people.
So we dig in here?
Good Charlotte with the frickin' C-Mags and the red dot, CCO68.
Island, do you want us entire force to go for the boats or just one squad?
I think...
get one squad to...
Yeah, I'm listening to their tactics real quick.
Grab the boats and pull them up to in front of our position.
I don't have any boats around this area, but on future ones I do have some docks here and there that do have some boats like that area.
Bank of the beach.
Roger that, that's fine.
Yeah, wanting to be a partner for the financial gains was cringe, but once I didn't care about it, that's when they gave it to me, right? Nah, it's just automated algorithm BS, personally. Same with YouTube.
Advise the
Fun fact.
Bank.
My clip channel on YouTube, the Shenanigans channel, now gets 3 to 5 times the viewership because I don't mark the videos as Arma 3. I just let the algorithm decide what video game they're a part of. And then all of a sudden I get a shit ton of viewership. So Arma 3 on its own is a blacklisted game on the algorithm. It's only being carried by big names that release content for it that are already in favor of the algorithm. So that was a funny discovery.
Does any squad have eyes on the patrol on the south?
So if you're trying to start like any sort of Arma 3 channel right now, you've missed the train, unfortunately. Reforger's still good though. I'm half tempted to release a clip and say it's Reforger and see how its viewership does, to see if there's any gain, but like I said, I'm just experimenting with the algorithm, having fun at the moment, so. Alright, contact's begun. With any of my ops, I try to have the first objective be the easiest, to help people warm up. Will admit, though, this is a very nice cache. I think I just cycled where they were, because there's like 6 caches. And that's a really nice one, so we'll see how things go. So I don't label the game? No, I let the algorithm do it on YouTube. And it'll pick
start moving.
literally anything but Arma 3.
Yeah.
But hey,
swinging
if that
inside
gets
the
3 to
bank.
5 times the viewership, that means instead of making like 50 bucks a month on that channel, I'm making now like 150 bucks on that channel.
Bravo will be moving.
And you know what? That is groceries for
outside the bank and just clearing everything.
honestly a week, but you
So
know,
if you want to
I'll
go
take
for
it.
the boats or for us,
Grocery
my
money's
guess.
grocery money.
Alpha is going back for the boats.
Charlie is engaging
Alright, so they're
the
sending a
patrol on
squad
the
back
other
to grab
side.
the boats. That's good. I just want to make sure these don't get like super duper overtly
cable
damaged,
hanger,
but
man,
we'll see how
this
things go.
guy's
Simple op start. I mean, there's not really much here, so later on when we get deeper with heavier areas, we're going to start seeing like PKM turrets on the beach. We'll start seeing Dishkas, like they'll actually have to focus on it, but they only have 2 hours to do all this shit, so. Haven't seen any clips on my feed in over a month. Yes, that's because, again, YouTube's hiding them, but I have a feeling if I give it a few months of this, then they'll start appearing on everyone's feeds again. I'm currently, God, I calculated it. I have 2.6 gigabytes left to edit. Or I guess process.
Roger, will do.
I started with 8 like a month and a half ago. I'm actually really surprised with how quickly I've gone through it, but the footage is going into 2 categories. 1, I either edit it for clips and I put it on the Shenanigans channel, or 2, I put it in a folder
Charlie position marked
because I'm going to turn it into like a, you know, an 8 to 10 minute video. So I got 2 drives for that, 2 folders for that.
This is Bravo.
I should be done with the rest of
The
that
island
footage
seem
by the end of next month.
clear-ish. There might be still 1 or 2 hiding in the buildings, but other than that, we
No, so
swang around.
for the quick
the
clips, I
island to the
use
north
Windows Movie
and
Maker
don't see
because
any
it's just
contact.
really easy to cut it all up. For the 8 to 10 minute
your
videos, I
yourself on the
usually
map,
use
the boat
Sony
will deal
Base.
with it.
Will do.
Because clips are clips. I'm literally just clipping out a little segment. I thought about putting them as shorts, but the YouTube algorithm is too bloated with that stuff, and if Arma 3 is already going against it, then there's no point. So I just make them as small videos.
Roger that. GG, once swords are mounted
Got
on
a few
boats,
guys
get to the
still in
islands.
these buildings, so they'll be able to defend themselves. I'm going to turn their pathing off. Actually, no, we're going to turn their move off so they can stay in position and then just shoot whoever's here. And then with any luck, they might blow up the cache, which would be really funny. Did they just shoot him because he somehow went through the building? That's
Alpha,
amazing.
this is Charlie. Be advised, I'm asking your guy to take us to the island.
Okay.
Be advised,
Bro just
friendlies on the
somehow
island.
ducked under. That or his foot stuck out or something, but I put him too far back and they saw his back and just shot him through
How
the
did they
thing,
get on
so.
the island?
Swam.
I see.
Oh well. I've never tried
Bravo
CapCut.
will wait for the pick.
Yeah, no, I literally use Windows Movie Maker just to cut the footage, and it still gives me, because I upload in 1080. Because YouTube's compression really fucks over things, so as long as you just upload in 1080, you're fine. For the main channel stuff, I'll just put it in a different format.
This is Bravo. Do we get a pickup or are we to swim to the other side?
Matt crashed out. I'll
should be
teleport him back in. I
bumping
think
to
it's. I bet his girlfriend. Oh wait, Jesse lost
There
connection
is
too, huh?
They are being left at Charlie position on map.
What are we gonna do? We lost the fins.
That is.
Also, this is Bravo. The part where you bring the boats is part where you bring the boats, not leave them at Charlie position.
Why'd the Finnish people just all disconnect? That is kind of weird. I was about to say, like, MacMarine's girlfriend might have hit the power cord again, but
I have two
both
guys
the
with
Finnish
ju-
players
with
got
just
disconnected.
pistols, so I am missing 2 guys with weapons.
Ah, now see, that's valid. Come on over. So, there are a couple of basic bitch weapons here. Oh, hold on.
I need to
Box.
send somebody back to grab that boat, but we'll see how things go. Finnish Internet
Box
Blackout
contains
Winter War 3.
AKs, so...
But yeah, that's just some silliness in the YouTube algorithm. But by the end of next month, I'll have all of the backlog footage done. Then I'm going to start processing it into main videos while I also start uploading... Or no, not uploading. Scheduling all the clips on the main channel.
Who rammed the boats? Who was left unsupervised with fucking boats?
We will just have to steal a replacement boat, it's fine.
Yeah, this is the command. I have no idea how that happened.
My brother.
Well, I mean, the penalty doesn't incur until the op ends, and they can always steal a boat back, but that's technically counted as a demoed boat, so... Interesting. Wasn't what I had planned, but you know, c'est la vie.
Was the cache identified on the island?
I'm gonna assume they're gonna blow the cache up, so I'm just gonna mark it down in my notes, but if they don't, then I'll refund that.
Yes, there is. It will be marked down.
People are too busy ratting the cache.
Is it like a large cache or a small cache?
Well, it's empty now. They ratted everything.
Boxes. Right now there's nothing left in it. Unless there's another cache.
Not that Charlie saw.
But yeah, by the end of next month...
HiCom, just to confirm, an empty cache is still not destroyed, right?
Yeah, you gotta blow it up. That's what actually counts for the money.
Roger.
Yeah,
this is Bravo. How many boats do we have left right now?
You ready?
Yeah, just setting up already.
4, I believe. Or no, 3.
16 seconds till blow time.
I'd advise, just for safety, you move the boat slightly.
Alright, that's a destroyed cache. They oofed a boat, so I'm curious how they're going to continue moving people. They might just have some move on foot, because we do have, you know, this, and then I do have a turret right here to potentially shoot at them, so let's see if they follow my advice, if they should really recon along the coast before they move forward. Well, it's because the local government just wants the cache destroyed. It doesn't matter if it gets ratted, you know. Blow it up anyway.
Your squad's mount up.
But yeah, I basically, for everything tied to the Liru brand, I've got a plan to get it all front logged by the end of the year. Because it all started with literally an 8 terabyte backlog that I have been desperately trying to keep above for the past 3 years, and I finally am trying to, you know, double down on it. Because I have a whole 3-year plan of where I want to take the channel, where I want to put the content, and then, you know, what I want to do with everything. Recon, what are those? Liru brand underwear.
Move to dismount.
What, op-chan over your crotch? That's probably not the best thing.
Bravo, you left a man.
I didn't left a man, you drove off before he got in.
Wait, why are you naked? See, this is a good brand for some Liru underwear, because I actually don't understand why he's naked, but you know.
Since command decided to fucking dare physics.
Alright, well, I got him.
Inside anything.
Machine gun ahead.
Good drop with that machine gun burst, though.
Machine gun nest ahead.
Boat has a little bit of hull damage there, but none on that one, so he did a pretty good job with that. Start hyping Karma Cut's Arma competitor. I'm gonna be honest, if someone makes an alternate game to the Arma series, I will gladly give it a try. The whole reason I'm not doing Reforger stuff right now is because it lacks a detailed mission editor. There's apparently a mod that lets it happen, but it's also super complex, and I would rather get into some complex Arma 3 campaigns, but we'll see.
The MG, we're pushing to it to clear.
There's still a few more places I need to put my time.
Roger, we're more or less at dismount point, so squad start moving on foot along the shore to the fire position.
Charlie, this is Bravo.
I think Sparrow came with a TT-23 and now he's got a bipoded foul. That's cute.
Stay with you. You're responsible for him.
Yeah, he's part of Charlie now. We got him. You're not getting him back. No refunds.
I mean, it was Falcon, so...
He's making one called Bellum, not really Arma-esque though, it looks more like a hardcore squad. Yeah, see, it's... That's your difference, because Karma Cut's more of a squad guy. Yes, he had a bout of Arma 3, and he did most of that with me, but... I don't see him making fully open world stuff like Arma 3 is, and rather focusing on hardcore squad level stuff. Which, you know, squad. So... That's just me. Another islet. I put another cache on this one, too. What's in this cache? 2 MP44. Oh, so it's a German cache. That's funny. John Wick was supposed to be called Parabellum, but he kept calling it John Wick, so people were just like, screw it. It's called John Wick now. Liru should develop an Arma competitor. I have nothing... I know nothing about dev for a first-person shooter. The only dev knowledge I have is to make 3D RTSs. If I were to ever develop a video game, it would be a small budget run by literally a dozen people to make some sort of homeworld clone. That would be the only thing I would ever develop. It would never be meant for anything major, but just, you know, tell a fun cinematic story, have a nice 3D RTS, and call it a day.
Just send back one man to grab each boat rather than the entire squad.
Alpha, if you can you throw 2 guys that way? My guys are next to the cache. Up.
I guess I only have one with a radio.
Yeah, each squad send one with a radio to go grab a boat.
If only my guys had radios.
Grip.
Can another squad send a guy, because I sent my only guy with a radio to get our boat.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I'll throw in some rations and some water. I always like to throw these around. Lirma? I don't know. I think the lawyers would probably tell me not to do that. Look, here's the deal. If I were to make an Arma clone, let's say hypothetically, guys, that means I would need...
Advise, one of command members decided they wanted to swim to the island.
I would need to basically hire a few people and send them to a country where I want to develop the map, and then I would need to get them arrested for espionage. Do you have any idea how difficult that is? Alright? Because then I'd have to, like, pay a bunch of lawyer fees and all this crazy stuff. I don't have that money, okay? Even if I won the lottery, I wouldn't do that. Now, then again, if I were to hire SL Dream to do it, then I wouldn't have to pay to get him back. You know, that would be a tough one.
Damn. She's tragic.
You would volunteer? This is just an Arma op in the making. Hey, I'm gonna send you to a country to take pictures of military installations. It's a stealth mission. If you screw up, then good luck getting out. I need to have someone put that in my Discord now. Put an operation out about...
Bravo's on the island.
Put that in the op recommended. It's brilliant.
What do we have?
A lot of fucking MP40s. A lot of them. Holy shit.
MP44s and MP40s.
Yeah, I should take that.
Alright. Why is Ian backing away from Brownie?
Charlie is landing on the island, and our boat will be coming up in a moment.
Are you just fucking with him? Is he unconscious? I'm very confused.
Yeah, just clear out the islands and see if there's any caches there.
Are you uncon? No, you're just AFK. Okay. I just needed to check because that was weird that his commander was... Right? Like, you just randomly drive on... Like, that's weird. That's weird. We have another cache ahead. This one has hunting rifles with scopes. I mean, that's a pretty good find. We'll see how many people are interested in getting scoped weapons. Because I have a feeling if I start giving, like, a little bit of marksman rifles to everybody, we might actually get somewhere. Or they'll all just get murdered. Who knows? Alright, we can delete all the bodies back here. Today was meant to be a simple looting day. See, folks, Russian nuke facilities got leaked through blueprints. Oh, boy. Where'd it get leaked? War Thunder? Was War Thunder trying to build some sort of custom scenario thing? Because I would believe that before anything else. OPSEC? Yeah, no, just lie to me and say it was the War Thunder forums. Anything military related. I'd instantly believe it, no questions asked. Putin almost got hit by a missile. Yes, he was leaving a peace talk, and I thought it was a drone that almost hit his plane. Either way, I hate to say it, but killing Putin's not going to fix it. In fact, I think killing Putin is just going to pave the way for someone even worse to go in, based off of who's set to take over for Putin and how much more radical they are. So, yeah. But, you know, I'll let other people make those mistakes. I'm just some guy that sits on my computer, you know?
There was one cache. I think it was getting mag dumped.
I was gonna mag dump in a second, but there are people still running around it, so...
Charlie is
Someone traded an SA-58 for an MP-44? I hate to be salty, but that's a really dumb trade. The MP-44 was like the first ever assault rifle, but it has a kick like a mule if you need to go CQC with it for full auto. Compared to the SA-58, it has a more manageable... You know what? Whatever. I'll let the players do silly things.
Holy shit.
I think someone just took it. I think the SA-58 would be better than a baseline 47, but... No, the SA-58 is I think the Czech creation of the...
Hold your fire, let's go.
There we go.
If he wants to be stupid, he can be
Everyone
stupid.
Or the Romanian copy of the AK.
Whoever squad has banded in it, he's being stupid, so that's on him.
I should really put a few grenades in these caches. That way, if they blow them up, they cook off and kill people. But I know they're also going to get ratted.
Wait, was that about Falcon? I said no returns.
Yeah, I figured.
And then they watered that. That's cute. Alright, anyway, that's the second cache done. I'm going to delete a few of the bodies. I'm going to see if this got taken. Yes, it did. They ratted the rations, because of course they did.
Mounted up, then let's get going.
My man dissing the MP-44. I'm not. I'm speaking from playing this video game. The only MP-44s in this mod that have good recoil control are IFA. Well, technically any of the World War II mods. Some of them, though, they still have really shit recoil control. And then the Spearhead CDLC. But the RHS MP-44 kicks like a mule. And is a pain in the ass to do recoil control on. Someone exchanged a gun right here. Jeez.
Command, be advised. Charlie is at dismount 3 since it's right here.
Now we wait. Like I said, this is just a simple op. But this gun is a collectible. Oh, I agree. I would
Let's
absolutely
keep
love to
command
have
of
an
the boats.
MP44, but this is a video game, bro. We're just playing PMC funnies.
I don't have the radio comms to manage
You know?
that. I can send a runner though.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, none of my men appreciate the value of a radio, or they're poor.
Or both.
They're poor.
wouldn't let me gamble it.
Or both.
That's because if you gambled it, Dream, you'd be soft locked out of this entire campaign for 3 weeks.
Liru made the right call, but it would have been fucking.
We already soft locked somebody and auctioned their gun off, so we already did it once.
They left. They opted to leave.
Yeah, so it was still funny to do it one time, but you would actually come and play more, so there's no point in punishing you.
2 times for the 2. I wouldn't have been punished. I would have won.
You would have won?
I would have won.
Okay, buddy. You want to play a hand right now?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, stand by.
Ready to watch this. Oh my god. Alright, since we're ahead of the group, everyone hold and watch Dream play a hand of black.
Alright, dealer is showing a king. You have 18.
Oh, I stand. Easy.
Okay, I flip over the other card. It is a 9. You lose. Anyway.
Get ready. Alright,
Oh. The game was rigged from the start.
I literally don't even have to rig it. I just know Dream is going to lose.
Do it again.
I can't. You're broke. So I have we have a blackjack room called the casino room where I let people in this campaign bet their money from in the campaign. It's not real money because that would be illegal, or their items, and they can double up rare items that way too.
This is all of
Through
one of my
blackjack.
guys move up our boat to the next
And I base it off of the rules from Fallout New Vegas, with the exception of I don't do surrenders because I don't want to half a ration. Because there's not really any good ways for me to do that. But if they hit a blackjack immediately, then I give them a 1.5 times multiplier for the item, and if it's an item instead of cash, I just take half of the sell value and give it to them. But I digress. I've learned that some of my players definitely have gambling addictions. And I'm happy they're at least not using real money on it. But also, I would absolutely love to be a blackjack dealer. That shit's fun.
Engaged the island. Men in sandbags southeast of our position.
Rifle up their side. Yes, that's alternate running. It gives custom triple time animations. But it allows people to run quicker than, you know, like if they had their binos out or no gun out where they full sprint. It allows them to do that, but without having to, you know, pull their binos out or put their gun on their back. What was in this cache again? This was the SRO scope. Yeah, the hunting stuff. So shotguns and hunting rifles.
Yeah,
So they're still taking hits though when they're out of cover, like Hobo there.
I've got you. I got shot, yeah.
So, I mean, one of them even got knocked out because they ran off to the side out of cover. So difficulty's still where I want it. It's just this is definitely an easier mission because they kind of needed it. Zam, you have no Riz. Don't even try. What the hell happened to you? Damn. That... Bro just black screened me with that. Hold on. I gotta reboot Arma. Oh, that's funny as fuck. That is actually funny. So what that was a rifle grenade for either a Car 98, and probably an M1 Garand, or a Lee Enfield, knowing my player base. And they absolutely nailed 3 dead bodies, which causes them to giblet. And that just crashed my game. It didn't nade the server, thankfully, because I'm the only one that crashed, but I heard the thunk, I look over, and naturally, I saw the red flashes of the blood, and it's like, oh, okay. I got gibleted pretty hard there, Chief. Thankfully, again, there's no automated stuff for me to... No, everything's automated today for both missions, so I don't really have to worry about it. There's no QRF to manage, so it's like, alright, c'est la vie. But that's funny. They just fucking giblets me into oblivion with that one. Might get a connecting failed bug. Because it's not parsing. Come on, parse me into server or give me the connecting failed message so I can try again. There it is. That's funny. Well, we recently had a highlight on the Shenanigans channel where it was like someone's intestines just like kind of endlessly moving in the river.
Yeah, I'd say so, since...
Because they bugged out hard. Oh, beep beep. Come on, buddy, parse me in. I know that mod had an update recently, so I think it might have introduced some new bugs, even though it was an optimization fix, but if it happens again, I'll just message them on Discord and go, hey, y'all broke it. Please fix. I get my radio back. Cool.
Alpha is on the southern side.
This is why we clear the area before we loot. Damn rats be touching my cash! Boy, you think the Zeus leaves and you...
Yeah, I think you're dead. Oh my god, Sparrow is very great. How did you get set on fire, buddy? How did you do that? Oh, what are you, thermal burns?
This guy is very much interesting.
Large bulges, minor thermal burn, man, you got hit with the fucking sun.
So, I would have heard, that character would have heard those footsteps go into that building.
You all deserve to go to hell. Honestly, what the fuck is with people?
Blue goblins.
There's a dude down on the floor and everyone's looting. I should toss an impact on those people.
No. This is Bravo, since caches seem to be going down easily enough, so we won't waste charges on them. Bravo will mac down this cache too.
Took 30% damage, technically 29, but...
Put tourniquets on his legs.
All of the SRO scopes got ratted.
Another 1,000.
Did he rat all of the SRO scopes? No, he took one. So where did the other ones go?
Alright, Charlie team is on the island. Charlie
that means other people were in there and they looted the scopes too.
Because,
huh.
yeah, I didn't leave a guy. I'll be there soon.
So who rat? There were 5 SROs in there. Who ratted them? Freaking rats, man. They're just ratting their shit. Bro. Damn rats. Next thing, I got a PKT right here just to, like, mess with them. I think that's technically a PKM just on a bipod, but... That, and then we got... again, things start getting a little harder. I got bigger garrisons around. Fun stuff. I might throw in a few more for funsies, though. I never put an actual number of enemy forces, so it could technically be anything. And then we got the next cache over here, and that one has some ZF scopes for Mausers. And we got no other caches on that island chain. We got one cache in here. This is like the most fortified area. That's just AKs.
Alright, has the island been cleared and no caches found?
One more cache over here, a bunch of other random guns.
Stop checking the cache so we can mag dump it.
Roger that.
Including the scoped M1. That's neat.
Squad, match up in your boots.
Then I think I have one more cache down here, which has some fun AT. The RSGH launchers are worth some money, the Panzerfausts are not. But, you know, free launchers.
I pushed my boat too hard and it's running away from me. I will catch it.
No.
It's easy.
Me too, man. Me too.
Catch number 3.
That's been dealt with.
Excellent. And then everyone mounts up.
We're 40 minutes in. We should be getting towards the tail end of the mission by the end. I think we'll just have to do the auction after the second op. That's fine. But yeah, do I see... Yeah, so the effects didn't respawn for me, but one of the legs got gibleted, and then one of the guys got completely charred.
There's nothing gonna be.
I just realized, when you respawn on a server, all the dead bodies don't maintain the identity. So they all reset because all of my kits are a certain ethnical persuasion. And they're not when they're dead, which is interesting. Anyway, I just realized there's not a way I can say that that's not racist.
Like, less than 60
oh wait, no, but
seconds
these
and then ready
bodies
to
are,
mount.
well, what? Huh, weird. Now it's a game of wait and see. But I'll have to do payments between ops, which I can do. I'll just ask Ian to set the server to the other mission, because that's already preset.
Side, your mom's a hoe.
Alpha is mounted up and ready. Are we clear to move to next dismount?
There's Miner.
Good enough.
Are we clear to move till
They're
next
touching
dismount?
some of the other guns around.
Stand by. Charlie's not mounted up yet.
So I'm curious, a person like Bash,
Charlie's mounting
he's already
right
got
now.
an
We'll be ready in,
SA-58
like,
in his
less than
backpack.
that.
See, Frisco, that's why I don't say stuff like
I know
that,
you
because
said
that got
mount up in
auto-modded,
whatever
which
boat,
is the funniest
but I'm
thing.
going to keep stealing your men if they keep arriving in my boat.
If you steal
So,
out
like an
all of my
RPG
men,
carrier,
I'm
you
going
can
to throw a grenade at you.
The
Get
other
good
squad that isn't
stuff.
here with the other two boats, we've got a man that doesn't have a seat.
Yeah, it's okay. My boat's full. I can't steal anymore.
Yeah, I need a full.
Yeah.
Now, there's one more slot right here, but is he gonna...
Front boat, there's one more man on the island.
Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Our second op is going to be an automated Vietnam op. That should be a pretty fun one. Some active tracker modules clearing through the town of Quezon, moving to secure the Special Forces base at Quezon. That should be a fun one. Thursday we'll have POG and OFCRA. Friday we'll have FNF some DayZ. Might go play in the 5th, depends on if we want to do stuff, but yeah.
Ooh, Charlie can dock here and try and engage it. We got a marksman.
Yeah, they just snipe the guy, they can move on. Kill count's only 50, but that's not bad for, what, 3 islands?
You're good. Thank you.
Yeah, Charlie, other than your marksman.
I'm gonna be main. I'll say there's a patrol that walks in, and since the other side, so they don't feel bored, I'll also throw a few units at them. Cause I'm evil.
Alpha has contact Salt.
Yeah.
Command, this is Charlie. If you'd like, we could walk the bank and scout.
Ethan wouldn't get out of the way, so he got oofed.
Yeah, well, we're still pretty far from the next island.
Move further back to the building, Spotty, for more cover.
To y'all on the western bank, y'all need help?
Oh, I think
Alright, yeah, that time it didn't. Yeah, this is what it's supposed to do,
Roger,
except...
let me grab my guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alpha radio check 50. Better fine for now.
Bro's got them side flame decals now, yep.
Charlie is not going to be moving to the west side. We have contacts on the eastern jungle as well.
Roger that.
Basement's down. Solid knight's down.
Alright, here comes the rest of the team. Just point them out.
They killed the guy in there, cool. Side flame decals to the body. Good God. Yeah, I think he's gone to defend only, so he's just retreating. Yeah, after streams, it's back to bookwork. Cross has another project tension up that's close to completion, so we got to get that scheduled. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. I am going to be completely gone for a friend's wedding.
Charlie has cleared the
and from the 21st to 28th, I'm going on vacation, but I'm bringing my computer with me because I want to continue working.
What's your status on your marksman?
Hydrate imposter check. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, the marksman's from Charlie Bravo confirmed bunker down.
Roger that. Get ready to remounting your boats then. We're just assisting running Alpha right now.
That's it. Apparently they all dead or run, so back to the blue top. You have, I'd say, 30 seconds, then leave.
Jesse's got a field pack, so that, I think, is the biggest backpack people have today.
Okay.
Because you could theoretically fit 2 guns. Ah, he's the one that stole 2 of the SRO scopes.
We're pulling back to the boat now. Pull back
Damn
to the boat,
rats,
Alpha.
man.
Alpha, we're moving back.
Yeah, you can fit a
Bravo,
second gun in there too.
Pick up your guy. I don't have the seat for him.
You're talking about Lolo or who?
A-firm Lolo.
Yeah, we will.
Curious, yeah, you won't be able to.
Again, we were just moving with command to support the other squad that was getting fucked.
A-firm, just making sure.
At best, that's fine.
I'm moving to pick him up now.
I am absolutely a workaholic. I love my job. My job's my dream job. Of course I'm a workaholic.
Alpha is mounting up. We're gonna be a second. We have 1 guy down.
I couldn't get behind the tree because I think it was Congo actually blocked me. Might have been Kilo.
Alright, Charlie is ready to move.
Alright, delete all the bodies back there. I think I could further optimize the server if I did this. And then we just deleted all the stuff on the side. I think they're also, you know, digging fortifications and whatnot, so we can just remove all those from play. Yeah. Not gonna remove those just yet, but there are some trenches back here. After they gotta move on, though, I can delete everything on here and then, you know, push them forward. Any goats? Funny enough, don't have any goats in this mission. There's not really a need. The Congo ops have been very resource heavy on the server. Not the hardest, though. The hardest has definitely been the Halo anti-Stasi stuff, but...
What are we doing with banter? I saw bat first, so I get bash.
Okay.
Alright, buddy, I'm gonna waterboard you before you get in the boat, because we have a fucking deadline to fill. Alright, he's your problem now. Go.
Yeah. Thanks, Liru. Bye, Liru.
No problem.
Who's that on the shore back there?
There's a sandbar here. Don't blow up.
Yeah.
It's a road.
Smooth. Yeah, well, we got stuck on it.
You weren't going fast enough.
It's funny how it's shallow in the middle of the...
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, I saw the sandbar, I took it soft.
Gonna fix that. How did you... what? Let's get him a warm welcome, shall we?
Command, this is Charlie. Do you want us on 4 or 5? Never mind, I see you were all at 4.
Debug note, I moved Bandit to the coast because he somehow got dismounted from the boat. Don't know how that happened, but whatever. Oh my god, he actually swam all the way here. That's kind of funny. Alright, let me... I guess he's part of the coastal garrison now. Right, a legendary. What are you... What are you doing?
Hey, so this Arma dismount thing that happened, are you guys gonna need another medic? Like, what's going on?
I'm fixing them, but y'all need to stop screwing with the boats.
Oh, the boat was fine. It was not moving. Double V just fucking ruined. Whichever fucking other squad was, however, do push your boat.
I'm just saying, Charlie hasn't had a problem with a boat, guys. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I have no idea what they're doing. What just
Charlie
happened to
has
you?
visual contact on the next island. We're getting as close as we can.
It's a boat fuck up, that's why you can
Make sure to move a bit further inland so... Well, there you go.
My poor chuckleheads. Did our scene? Oh my god.
What was that?
Look, all I can tell you is that a tree just fell on a tree.
Yeah, that's very funny.
He was already down, it just decided to make things worse.
Was that the explosion?
That was an RPG gunner, but he got shot.
Contact west side of the river.
Ooh! Hobo took a load to the face there. Not the good kind. That guy goes down. No deaths yet, though, so they're doing good medical.
No, I was about to say, I heard that. Right. You good?
So Bravo, move across, steal everything that isn't nailed down.
Arviolla here.
Medics are
Bravo's
working now.
moving to steal everything that isn't nailed down.
Or that.
Which cache was this again? The Mauser scoped cache, yep. That was a miss, Payne. Yep. You know, they could always beach the boat and then push it back in, like exactly what Angel just did. They just have to be careful about, you know, hitting stuff with it, because that will...
Yeah, put it out.
Be advised, there is that other island to the west, so careful with the boats.
Yeah, copy. Also, the squads get your boats moved up. But as a slash, so keep them on the
Who doesn't
far side of the
have a bag?
island so they can
Who
shot.
doesn't have a bag?
Well, I mean,
Here, on this guy, RPG carrier.
Bro.
Please stop with the GLs.
Bro.
Alright, we're in a ceasefire. Apologies.
Oh my fucking god.
You want the cash!
Did you see what was in it?
Is the cache already destroyed?
Beautiful aim, but damn.
Didn't even get to see what was inside of it. If it was Dream, then someone fucking lynch him.
Oh, I see.
Oh no, anyway.
Send in Goat Team 6 now. Oh my god. I mean, again, beautiful accuracy, but damn. Someone...
And water.
Like, that doesn't even... I'm trying to think of the logic behind the cache. Like, looting... There is no logic. It's just being an asshole. And they... You freak.
We have contact in the other islands.
Okay, yeah. How are you gonna get it, guys? But Jaja, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, buddy. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. How are they gonna get the boat? I mean, there's another boat right here, but they don't know about that one yet. They're gonna have to, like, dismount the person in front and then, like, have them swim to the side and get into it while it's moving. Because Angel might just get run over here by the rudder. No, we got it! Oh my god!
Mission impossible, baby!
Oh, I didn't copy my humanitarian crate from... Oh, right, because I crashed, that's why. That resets everything. I don't think there's like a small box for waters shown. It's only the big one. But yeah, I'm gonna just slowly add a few AI here and there. You want to see IEDs? IEDs aren't in this mission. Like, they'll be in the campaign, but...
Any other caches?
No, there shouldn't be one per island.
Roger that. Excellent. Everyone get ready to mount up and head to the next island. It's somewhat cleared.
Be advised,
there's
Charlie
no point of having an IED in an island that you control. Like,
into the position marked. We are engaging the island. It has boats.
Falcon to your west.
You know.
Make sure to not destroy them.
Yes, we do need one replacement boat to not get the penalty.
Is that double grease gun? I have a Sten there, too. No, we're not doing sea mines either, you malicious, evil chuckleheads. Come back next Monday for the next Pay for Pain. And cause a glassing strike. 4 lols? Bro, I have a year's worth of clips to upload. I think that's enough lols for me. Penguin's down.
Close? Close where? Northwest. Close north?
Oh, yeah. Penguin sound up there.
Roger. We'll get the penguin in a
Still
second.
taking some shots from other areas here.
And the jungle.
This is the part where one of them should be calling for backup.
Silence down. Silence down, breathe down. Yeah, okay. Strobe,
I'm gonna... Hold on, let me see.
hunker down a little bit. We need medical here.
Yeah, so flanked in one area, harassed by another island, then a team comes up to hit them. These guys might go to defend only, but yeah, they're not calling for support, so we're probably going to see some people die in this one. Because there's only 3 of them up, and they still have active shooters.
Roger. Oh, fuck, I forgot smokes. God damn it.
Somewhere front right.
You guys have another 2 people down up here. So bring them down. Bring them down now.
Alright, let's go.
Yep, going.
I'm gonna actually be impressed if no one dies in this, but they might be able to pull Penguin back.
Yeah, got him.
I'm expecting at least 1 person to die in this one. But it might not happen because Penguin's gonna be working on Penguin.
Hello, Dre. Alright.
Everyone else behind us is down, I think.
They just might be able to get it because Ethan showed up to help.
Be advised, we're in a bit of a mass cast situation. There was a patrol down here, but I think we're stabilizing.
Location on map.
Roger, stand by.
If you need assistance, you have to say.
Alright, someone took 15 of them and left the
There is one of my
splint.
men around their votes. That should help you.
To this guy.
Oh, Silent was out in the open. He just got shot in the face. They got Penguin up quick enough.
Okay, who's this?
Silent, get him.
I think I just dropped him like a rock.
Alpha, this is Charlie. Be advised, we have Ethan with us, just in case you're wondering.
Brandon's gonna wake up sooner or later.
And all units, Charlie, position is not marked.
If they didn't get that extra medic, they would have lost a guy or two.
For Overwatch.
Why did this take out a table? Oh, someone took a splint out of it and a few rations. That's cute.
One of the Liru's VODs bad. He's like, oh, they missed the oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think I have another RPG guy here, but if I did, I know where I'd shoot it. Oh, wooden crate. Wait, no, that's the garbage. Hold up, hold up. The crates might not be actual objects I can interact with, which sucks, because there's some disabled. Otherwise, I might have thrown something in there for fun. Not going to delete the bodies yet, because we're still clearing through that. We're an hour through. Given the hour call. I think we have enough time to finish the rest of the AO. It's going to be close.
This is Charlie. Update. Mass cows resolved. Just waiting on one guy to wake up, and we're all up.
Listen, I'm not using them, grabbing them to sell them. I'm grabbing them for the ops where we'll have to have AT. Anyways,
command unit radio check. Copy.
Alpha, good check.
Anyone know the status of command?
Brownie is currently down. I will take control right now. Just hold positions, but continue
Here's
to
what I
clear
can
the
do.
island on the other side of the river.
To be evil. Yeah, if it just a squad. No, I haven't put Fluffers anywhere in the AO yet, though. Fluffer doesn't touch the Congo, alright? It's just... Fluffers once went to South Africa and had a bad time, you know? It's personal. But if I talk about it on his behalf, he'll get mad. Funny enough, he's actually in my backyard eating my fucking bean sprouts, and I'm actually about to trap the little motherfucker and turn him into stew later, but I'm gonna wait for the rain to stop. And then I'm gonna trap him. And then I'm gonna eat Fluffers. Because he's delicious. Oh, the driver immediately got shot. Damn. They weren't on defend only, they were just on being stupid. Okay.
We don't get money for captured.
Did we get the boat?
Do we not need another boat?
Yeah, enemy boat is down. We're gonna hold on.
Roger.
Go ahead.
Then move out of the way, you idiot.
Your back coast is clear, Charles.
Okay.
There they go.
Enemy boat destroyed.
Huh. That left a lot of giblets, didn't it? Quite a bot. Quite a lot of giblet.
Hey, where's Penguin?
What's that? So there's a boat here to replace our lost one.
Good shit.
Bravo will be taking a new boat.
Charlie, is your boat back where you dismounted?
Mac
Yeah, we
definitely
have
head
a
on
boat
the
at
kill
dismount
feed.
5. We're good right now. We're at
Everyone is sent on back to get back together.
we are setting up for the 3rd Overwatch position on the final island of this chain.
Roger that. I'll send someone else to get it then.
We'll send someone in just a moment. We're just clearing contacts on that 3rd
Trying
island.
to keep in mind of any boats they leave,
We're
you
gonna head
know.
to the 2nd island
That's
in
lost
this
revenue.
chain then.
How much did you miss? About an hour's worth, but we still have a 2nd hour and then a 2nd mission. We still have at least another hour's worth of this op, so good shot.
We got a camera now? Something nice.
I can be a little mean. Let's have a few dudes.
We can buy this one up and get more money.
Jesus. That bro had his head taken off. Pretty sure everything's clear. Nope, I have a shotgun guy, and he's gone. He blew Ethan away, though.
You got shotgun to the face.
Who said something about the box?
Those boxes aren't real. Great ones.
There's no box? Tragic.
I assume they're sending someone to back for the boat there. I'll go ahead and start removing a few bodies, and then we'll do full deletions when that boat is moved. If this was all enemy territory, I would definitely have patrols moving to their boat dismounts, but we're in blue, so it's a-okay.
There's a guy here, you got spaghetti
We're not going to.
Why don't we just keep one? Tends to happen sometimes.
I'd say quick loot, and then we move on.
Can Alpha have a medic on eastern western side of the island?
Island is clear, no caches, and 1 man down, that's it. Yeah, I did.
Has the medic's face been surgically reattached?
There is a boat.
Cancel the medic, we're fine.
Oh, someone dropped their compass. Interesting.
Mine was the Zeusing getting your boat back. Mine, are you on that?
Yeah, so I think these are all the sim-disabled objects.
Well, it is a boat coming towards us. I'm
Yeah, that's friendly.
Yeah.
If it's coming from the east, that's unfriendly.
That's not inherently true.
Dump a charge on the boat over here in the dock then.
Bravo can take care of that.
Roger that.
Alright, back up to 4 boats. We'll see how many they push on with.
Get all the boats to the front.
And they're gonna demo that boat. Let's make this final fight a little bit more nerve-wracking. I do have an SVD gunner over there, so I'm curious if he'll actually be effective, you know? This also opens the door for me to provide QRF if need be. And we do have some machine gunners in play, so someone might rat a PKM. What's in our next cache here? The AKs. Yeah, that one's pretty mid. Also, for all the anniversary messages, I appreciate it.
Of the island, so we can get a quick
I'll admit, it's a metric I don't really care too much about because of my story behind it, but I appreciate the warm messages nonetheless.
You guys got food?
Bravo has some extra food, at least I do.
There's been a couple boxes of food as well. Here and there.
You guys got food. Chuckleheads.
Also, Bravo did destroy that.
I got about 45 minutes remaining, but now it's going to be pretty intense action, so we might not get to the very, very end. I might allow them to extend it by a few minutes, but no more than 10.
Food or ship? Some of them have food, yeah.
I'd say 1 in every... How many custom kits is this? This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. What's 45 divided by 5? 9. So 1 in every 9 kits has food.
Yeah, from the islands.
Yeah, Charlie, I'm just running around grabbing my guys.
All of us ready and mounted up.
I think I gave him bananas and then occasionally like a water bottle.
That means we get 10 minutes per island with 7 minutes to spare for waste.
10 minutes overtime, so just get yourself matched up. Quick, boys.
Confirming, we did recover a replacement boat, right?
Yeah, the previous islands.
We have 4 boats at the moment, yes.
And then move on, delete more stuff. Slowly get the frame rate of the server to triple digits.
Is everyone mounted?
All of already.
1 squad isn't, we'll have to wait for them.
Roger that. Once they are mounted, which they should be times.
So yeah, at absolute max, they have 56 minutes left. I think 56 minutes is enough to at least get to the final area down here, but we'll see. Once they clear that, I'll start getting rid of everything. Another PKM turret right here to start shooting at them. Yeah, I'm gonna also be mean. Let's put those guys out on the side.
Yeah, we're gonna want to take this one quick due to how close it is to this mount point, fortunately. So make sure to keep one man with the boats, and 1 squad, Alpha, stay in your boats at the dismount point until those 2 squads have cleared initial contact, and then we'll move an assault. There's also an MG bunker.
He'll technically be heading over here to check the noise out. Well, no, now he doesn't. Now he can go to the noise right there.
Charlie docked on the right to move and engage whatever's shooting y'all.
Yeah, it's a machine gun bunker.
Oh, well, I was just about to put suppressive fire on that side, but they got him, so good shot there.
We've run into a patrol on this side as well. We'll just sweep it.
Roger. Try to keep pace up. Speaking of,
I was about to say, Ethan's about to get shot again, but no, Angel saved him there. Yeah, well, no, Ethan, once again, takes another buckshot to the face and completely gets blown away. Jesus. Rest in peace, Ethan. He is very unlucky in this mission. So another group down. Ethan and shotguns, you know.
Command team, are you good over there?
yeah, we're good.
Poor guy.
Do you have another team there with you? Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah, we got upwards.
Yeah, because I got Bravo with me on this side.
Yeah, Alpha, start moving to the Overwatch point.
Charlie requesting permission to mount up and push the island, the machine gun bunker.
Let Alpha clear out initial contacts, but stay with your boat to do an assault.
That hill would be sexy to send a few guys down to flank him, but it's a little too late for that. Seeker always tends to get headshotted. Ouch.
No, they're too far away.
Where did that bounce? Oh, it's a smoke. Okay. I was about to say, I really hope it didn't get caught in the tree and fall at their feet, because that could kill him instantly.
You almost scared us shitless.
Alright, that team's been fought. Now we got all this.
Alright, well, Charlie's mounted up. You want us to just sit tight?
Points. And Alpha, do you have eyes on the island yet?
Island still has a lot of people.
Yeah, clear where you can.
Help. I don't know what I'm getting hit by. Oh shit, no, medic's down. Don't worry about making me heal him.
Ethan just...
Command Alpha, just let us know when we're good to push the island.
Ethan needs ceramic plates. Ethan desperately needs ceramic plates.
Island has a whole ass patrol still alive.
Because damn.
What's your casualties like, Alpha, if any?
What sort of what?
This is Bravo, we're moving back to our boat.
Yeah. Yours, if I recall correctly, Dawako. In this campaign, they can buy a ceramic plate for $4. Armored plate system, right? Isn't that one yours? Or am I thinking of something else? Because I could have sworn you had one. Yeah. How you doing, broski? We got another 40 or so minutes left on this mission, then we got another mission, which is going to be a Vietnam-era thing.
We heard him, Angel. We were right next to you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Maybe Ethan has a few magnets in his, is he even wearing a helmet? Yeah, maybe he has them in his helmet. That's what's getting him. Dream takes another load to the face.
Go, I got him. Go. Enemy wall.
This is Bravo, we're back in our boats, we're moving into attack.
Enemies across southwest.
Charlie on the island, engaging. Enemies on the riverbank southwest.
Hey, stick to the northern side of the island. Enemies on the
Yeah, right, unless you set them to arcade mode. Yeah, I know. We've always used this mod in Stillwater. They actually got super excited when you updated it because they could use it again because it was broken for a little while. That was, what, 5 months ago, 6 months ago? But yeah, no, there's quite a few places that I play in that play with this mod. Yeah, this was a while ago, but it got broken with ace damage for like a year. Like it wasn't working properly, but you did an update and it fixed it. That or Ace unfucked it, I don't know. But this was a while ago. Angel's down, Charlotte's down. During your burnout time? Fair, yeah.
Don't get squished by the please.
Well, I'm glad you're back to work, broski. You do a lot of stuff for this game. I'm a huge fan. I know plenty of other people that are huge fans of yours. Dewako, Drongo, Deadman Miller, obviously. One of the modding kings of this game. Web Knight, J-Max. Plenty, man. Without people like you, we would not be able to play this game in 2025, that's for damn sure. Ian's eating 2 bullets from that bolt action. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete some of the bodies back here. Booga booga. Dang. I think I shot above his head level because I couldn't range it properly. Little Maskaz in there. Cash is in here. That's the AK one. No one's touched it yet.
What is this?
On the island, we got a couple casualties, including ground command. We got them in a pit. We're working on them.
I think I've heard ground command being part of the casualties twice in this op.
Confirmed all squads.
I know, right? We gave him a good jump scare.
And defended for the current moment.
He's breaking other mods in Arma? No, never, right?
River. They might be clear now, but we're holding and doing medical.
That's fair, Dewako, but at the same time, it's cool when they work.
Bravo back on that.
Like I said, I know plenty of people that appreciate the plate system on. I appreciate the CBRN scripts. We've done a lot of things over the years with that thing, and I love that, you know, now we're using it for some Stalker stuff. But I have some plans to use it for some infection-free zone Arma ops, which we'll see, I think, 2 Mondays from now.
Yep. Push contact, push contact.
And then, obviously, Stalker-like anomalies in the rework. That's... I think in terms of what everyone would know you for, that would be your magnum opus at the moment. Whoop. Nasty headshot there. Or no, DUI. Did you make DUI? Or am I thinking of somebody else for that one? If you made DUI, then DUI is definitely your most popular one. Falcon got shot in the face. Because I could have sworn that stood for Dewako's user interface. Because that's what replaced Shack Tack. But I might be thinking of something else. It is? Yeah. So that's definitely... That mod is used by pretty much every community I play in.
Update on enemy contact.
Alpha is now on the island.
Appreciate it, Garganta.
Almost clear.
That man got his arms blown off, Jesus. By a grease gun.
Check building.
Huh.
Check building.
It was a cancel.
Well, you wanted it.
I made it for my unit in a hold my beer moment and it blew up. Yeah, it got released. I actually don't know the exact timetable, but I know Shack Tack became a legacy mod because they said they weren't going to update anymore. And then all of a sudden, everyone I knew was shifting to DUI. And it's like,
to go gather up our boats.
that's how it blew up.
Did we find the cash?
Yes, the cache is full of AKs, so trash.
Oh, wow.
Well, people can grab them if they want them, and then we mag them.
Yes, I'm gonna get fucking one tap.
I'm bandaging his head.
Each and every one of these motherfuckers is rocking a high caliber weapon. It knocks me out in one shot with no plates. It's going to happen.
Well, Falcon also has told me that he does not want to run any body armor in this campaign or helmets, so I'm not surprised by that one bit. Oh, we got a little boat depot here, so if they blow them up, cool.
It's fucking 50.
I'm curious, anyone touch the AKs? Nope. They took some of the ammo, though.
It does knock you out, but it doesn't stop your heart rate. If it's one bullet.
Unless you get head-eyes, of course, but yeah, that's
I don't have flamethrowers in this campaign. I have not found a reliable flamethrower mod. Even Web Knight stuff will sometimes cause crashes.
Alright, anyway,
Until I find one that isn't going to crash literally like 1 in every 2 or 1 in every 3 ops, I'm not going to use them. I think Web Knights did fix a lot of the like server lag issues. It's still framey, don't get me wrong, if you have like more than 2, but exactly what Seeker said. Like, I don't mind that because we have a really powerful server, but the crashing is what gets me. Especially in a looting campaign where if you crash, you lose all your, you know, looted gear. Because, you know, that sucks donkey boner.
What?
Camera. Knock down boot and skedaddle.
Evan... Yeah, we could destroy the cache and let's get mashed up in the boats. Yeah, everyone find your boats, everyone find your boats.
You know, technically, they could just grab a new boat, have a guy with an RPG, blow it up, and then, you know, move on. But what I've come to learn is a lot of people don't have my mindset when I play this game, but that's also because I'm probably one of the few people that play this game professionally. I think the only other people I know of that play this game for a living would probably be part of the BIA community where you're actually paid for roles, but at the same time, that's definitely not enough to live by, but it is something.
fire. Let's go.
5 caches destroyed so far. I believe there's 1 or 2 more. Yeah, 1 right there, and then 1 right there, yeah. Mac has achieved 40 kills, so I gotta write that down.
No, this is 7.
If you get 40 kills in this campaign, or increments of
Confirm, has any squad
40,
destroyed
you
the
get the
cache
personal
yet?
bounty payout, which is $80.
Thought Bravo was on it.
If not, the deaths or the kills go into the group payout.
Okay, everyone mount up. If you don't want to go grab your boat, you grab one from the docks. We're not going to destroy them. They aren't really worth that much money compared to what we can earn by killing caches.
Yeah, Secrets, because I have wonderful viewers that will drop scarabs on my players, and it's really, really
Charlie's
funny.
mounted up in their boat. We're ready to move to the next position.
Though I will admit, it has caused a bit of a conundrum, because now I'm trying to figure out how we're going to kill those 2 scarabs next week.
Sorry, I blanked out the sec.
So we bought a grizzly.
At this moment, yes.
I'm trying to think what else do I need to buy in order to take those scarabs out, because we gotta take the legs out.
Push on to the assault point, clear it out, then call the boats to come in.
Yeah, my problem, exactly. So I might buy a second grizzly and just keep them on, like we need to put them in a position, or
radios.
We could try to smack it with artillery. That's another thing, because there are artillery tanks.
I will call them to move the boats.
So we could try that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to be a bit of an experiment. Yeah, I said scarabs as in scarabs plural. There's still 2. There were 3. 1 got max striked by a very nice fan. And then the other
Angel,
two
you
are...
were handling the boats, right?
Well, I mean, 2 so far. There's still next week, which means more can appear. But what I'll try to do is, we can experiment with artillery, we can experiment with some grizzlies. Because I think we have enough money to just maintain the Sun Devils for taking over the rest of the area. Yeah, there are 2 left. One is on that central airbase, and then the other one is on the island that we can get to via the bridge. But I might, like, try to buy a few more, like, Scorpions and see if we can just bring the legs down with sustained fire.
Also, this is Bravo. Do we have anyone that will be dealing with the spare boats?
Seeker?
I will be blowing up all the boats currently at the...
There's only 2, right? Oh god, I left the menu command on! I'm gonna have to write some notes on this notepad over here on my desk, won't I?
More to the west from where everyone else dismounted on the actual dismount mark, so...
It's gonna be unfortunate.
You know.
As long as you leave someone with the boat.
There is one, just letting you know, so, you know, you will find them to tell them to come up. Also, enemies in Donghae.
I'm gonna prioritize putting them either on air bases or the military bases. Military base first. Missed your message, ad came in? Don't worry about it, it's okay. I was just kind of laughing over the fact that I left the menu command on. But then again, I always do until I need to change it for something else like DayZ. But if you're actually gonna get one, I will say I'm gonna prioritize the military base on the top left, and then any airfields, and then anything where the Scarab would actually, like, fit in. Oh, I nailed him! Oh, right in the face! I was keeping my eye on that. Who was that? That was Bash. Yeah, I caught him through the tree right there.
Where am I going?
Damn, they're digging a pit. Well, no, because in experiments, it took like 30 rockets to bring down the Warthog leg, so I gotta test it with like Scorpion rounds and Grizzly rounds.
Wait, do you not have any splints here?
But I definitely need to spend some time with that mod set just to figure out what takes down Scarabs. Because we still have at least 2 to deal with. And I can't rely on the viewers Mac cannoning the other 2. Though wouldn't that be nice? The end key in Zeus, yeah. Ah, it's another one. Alright, I'm writing that down. We now have 3 Scarabs to deal with.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Seeker. You're definitely making the challenge for Antustasi difficult.
Timer's been set on the thing.
Nah, good copy.
3 boats destroyed. So we're at 6 boats and 5 caches. I'll delete the stuff back there and let them continue their
What
move
is the current
on.
status of clearing out the island?
They got the marksman, it's just, are they gonna run up and grab the gun? That's always the tough part.
Back.
Bro, literally, oh god. Bro might have lost his brain over that one. It's a pay for pain and I'm hearing pain, yeah, exactly. I'm probably gonna have to get into spiffing Brit levels of exploitation for figuring out how to kill the Scarabs. So the Scarab that got dropped on the southeast airfield, I ended up ordering it to where I put that Phase 3 box was. Mind-blowing, yeah, right? I ended up resetting it because it got glitched out, so I put a free Scarab down in that area, and that's the one that a viewer decided, hey, I'm gonna max strike that. I'm like, okay, bet.
This is a bit of a shit spot. I'm gonna go back, grab my boat, and go to the north side.
I'm like, yeah, go nuts. Sending some QRF over because we're on like the bottom of the map border. We're definitely not going to get everything up. I think they're going to maybe get up to here and then we'll index. So the final cache in those final boats is fine. But that's, yeah, that's just the light AT cache. This other cache, though, this is the one with more like exotic random guns.
Out of the boat now.
Hi? Is this little bit meant to be crossable?
Don't reload your kits, gather together.
Okay, I took a picture.
So they tried to cross a road in the water and the boat exploded.
Yeah, I think this was meant to be crossable, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
same here.
That.
I don't know.
Find your body.
Yeah.
That's funny. If you want something, you mention it. If you don't mention it, I don't know. Fair, but I also like egging you on. Okay, I guess 2 anti-vehicle. I'm gonna need to make a new sticky note. 1 second. Okay. And then that one doesn't count for the body. I assume they collected all their gear, because, oof. Yeah, drive slow and then gently push it over, because at full speed it kills you. I love Arma. Protect the holy scarabs. I mean, yeah, I definitely need to give Charlotte some artillery.
Let you deal with the island fully. We'll just cover the entire.
I'll probably have to make a dedicated like artillery tank slot and go check out how much money we have.
Or that was contact south.
I'm gonna get another humanitarian box and fill it with well, it specifically says it's a food box, damn it. Alright. Cool. So I got all that QRF coming up. I could probably send a bit more. It's just gonna take a little longer because of that little S-bend they have to do. The river isn't shallow, they're just too fat. Yeah, only like little rubber dinghies can drive by, but the rotor, as you can see, a little too low for it. That's kind of funny how it insta-killed them, though. It shouldn't have. It should have just kicked them all out.
If you find a fail, please tell me. Shoot, more boats over here.
Hey, Bravo, once you clear the contact,
He went
you
in
can
the
move
blind
to the
spot
blue line on map
and didn't have a good angle.
We'll move probably closer to the river line.
Yeah.
Jesse is also on 40. So another fun fact about this campaign, I keep track of all of the enemy's deaths. However, because we're not on the front line, these deaths don't count to that tracker. And the amount of kills they've gotten, there used to be one of these here. I removed it.
This is Charlie, be advised. I got a fire team that made it onto the island and another fire team with me on the western bank.
But I do keep track of the amount of enemies that are here. But if you notice, there's a lot more symbols now because they've been receiving more. But there is a finite amount of the enemy. I don't know, Riston. I think that some mods give it that capability, but I think for the default Optre one, it's still a default driver and gunner. But you can technically solo crew a Scorpion in the same way you would in Halo by the commander seat if you had AI. Oh, they climbed up there.
We don't need it right now, but just...
Now they're going through everything. Someone found the SVD. That's so funny.
Hey, Bravo, radio check status?
Bravo is posted on the little building just northeast of the dismount 8.
Pretty sure you might have gotten shot from
We're trying to
across.
engage whatever is engaging you from the southwest, then we'll move to cover the next island.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got shot.
Roger. Alpha, I heard your call. We don't really have a lot of blood either. How are you?
Ooh, they're running low on blood.
We have
Interesting.
like 500 or 1,000 all combined.
Roger. Position?
Yeah, he's got
not even on the island yet. We just
500s left.
Command, how copy?
Send.
Just checking on you. Everything was a little crazy.
Getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, we're good. If we could start clearing the next island from the dismount 8 islands, then that could be good.
Fuck, I can't do maths. 3.5 liters.
Contact C.
The tree's taking all the bullets.
Oh my great God in heaven. Yes, there was a lot.
Bravo to whichever squad needed blood.
This is Alpha, do you have...
They have a blood sword. We're almost done with the Oppa. I mean, we're almost at time.
My medic has 3.5 liters. I can
give a 15-minute call in 2 minutes.
From your way if you need it.
Oh no, Angel died!
Next shooting position soon.
Alright, if you need that blood, meet him at
That's...
the bank just north.
Grab the water out of my backpack.
River, fucking.
That is unfortunate.
Angel's dead.
He's dead. He's dead? Oh,
Yeah, he's dead.
Jesus.
His kid is not mine.
So, anyone got eyes on 2IC?
2IC's dead. I have his radio.
I see.
Already died.
Yeah, he got shot from across the river off from the other island.
Area and got shot.
That's a shame.
Is he dead, or like just unconscious?
He's dead.
Rip.
So, I don't think...
This is Bravo. Are we doing one more island, or...
Devil ever showed up late.
We're gonna try and do as many islands as we can. If we can start clearing the next island from this island, from the far
Yeah,
tip,
so we had 24 players this one.
optimal.
That sucks.
But
I thought we would get
otherwise,
a, like
how
finally get a perfect,
six
but I
left.
mean that just goes to show if you're running off on your own and you get tagged, you're screwed. You always gotta take this campaign seriously, you know.
I'm getting our boat. I'm pushing it over the road right now. But the rest of my squad is
That's
on
why I
the
do
island.
occasionally have a box with like some food and water on it, because you know, a little bit of a tap up, but it's not to guarantee it. If you want to,
caches count as humanitarian boxes or no?
no, for this one it's the It's the caches that have all the gear in it. Those are just like little extras that, you know, have food and shit.
Copy. There was no there was no caches on this island, just a humanitarian box.
Roger that. There's just this boat here that do we want to destroy or take to replace the boat that's one of the teams lost due to the
But yeah, in this campaign, you starve to death in an hour, and you die of thirst every 48 minutes. So I always tell the players you want to carry at least 2 things of water and 2 things of food. If you're gonna be frivolous though, 3 things each, because you can also use the water to cool your barrel, because we do have overheat on. But if you don't eat, if you take longer than 45 minutes to eat, you'll start. Originally it was going uncon. But I've switched that to pain because people were going into uncon loops and not eating. And then drinking, it's after 35 minutes, you'll start doing pain loops and stuff. Plus, it affects your stamina recovery if you don't eat and drink, so some people like to tap off, but that's, you know, a thing of, do you want to bring ammo, do you want to bring food, do you want to bring water? What do you want to do? What I might do for some ops where it's like large-scale defenses, because there's a few cool things I've been thinking of, like for features.
I don't see any context on the next islands in us.
Similar to Payday 2, where, you know, you can spend a bit of money and get like a bonus that'll help you, like, you know, medic bag, ammo bag, that stuff. If they spend some of the money that they'll get from the contracts, they can get like a box of food, a box of water. There's another feature I have where they could get like trucks and loot boxes and then like collect the weapons for a black market dealer, and then he'll give them a cut. But if they lose the, you know, trucks, then they lose money instead. So, you know, it gets very heavy into like risk versus reward.
I was upgraded.
Hey, where's Penguin?
Hey,
where? Where's Penguin?
I have one more.
It's fine.
You lost a lot of blood. Hang on, give me.
This is Bravo. Are there squads, you know, shooting at people next
No, I
time?
didn't even have to end kit. Cool.
I don't see anyone on the next island from the pier on the...
And then they still have 4 active boats, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're good there.
We'll go then to it.
Yeah. If you want to...
Yeah, that's why I switched the KOs to pain instead.
We get one more island. We're running out of time, so we're going to push that one.
So yeah, they're gonna go to that one, and then we just don't clear the rest. The bodies don't matter.
Move to the island since it looks like it's reasonably clear.
I was thinking of doing metrics for like incursion amounts and whatnot, but oops, excuse me. I think I'll just like put in my notes that it's about 50 to 75 enemies survived, and they can get added to another AO later on.
Hi.
Okay, that one you guys literally rammed into the side of the mountain without slowing down, so...
I literally slowed down. How?
You have to slow down quicker.
Skill issue.
Alright, nope, everyone gather around, I'll teleport you in, but you guys gotta not, like, charge the boat into the ground.
Slightly touch the ground and it explodes.
Like, guys...
Dying in the last fucking island.
Like, the first one I understand because it looked shallow, but that one you literally, like, rammed into. So it's like, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Alpha, get food to next island.
Alright, there's 2 other bodies here, and then there's one there. Charlotte, you gotta slow down quicker, alright? Because that one was kind of quicker than that.
I gotta see it as a bot, I can't wait.
Like, I literally came over and you rammed into that freaking island, bro. Like, I'm trying to give you benefit of the doubt, but that was right on, bro. Come on. And the funny thing is you already did it once, so you know what happens if you hit it at full speed. Yeah. So that's the good one.
What is this? Fuck?
Going?
Portuguese.
Move, please, make way. Please make way.
No, everyone's ratting! Let them rat! Let them rat. I'm gonna increase the patrol amounts around this final area here.
Focus on clearing enemies following.
Alright, this island's clear. I didn't spot the cache. Anyone?
The cache is over here.
Someone took the stuff for the M1, but they didn't keep it. Someone left a shotgun, too, huh?
Alright, we should probably destroy that ASAP.
We will in a sec, just, you know, giving people like 2-3 minutes to actually check if they want to see something.
Are they good?
Yes, I think it's... Do you also have a...
Command, do you want Charlie to move to the next island while you guys are demoing?
Yeah, roger that. Go to, move to the, watch position.
I don't see the other. Ah, there it is.
I found it. It was in the ocean. Including overtime, you have time for one more island.
I think
I want the
Roger.
But you gotta go quick.
I assaulted the island, so I forgot the. I don't have time to fucking take the keys.
Lolo still hasn't gotten to that one. Next cache is destroyed. That's now 6.
Everything else was stolen.
Top on. Use that.
I'm surprised no one took the, maybe someone took it later, but take that M59 and then ask me, hey, Liru, how much are explosive rounds? And then I give them the ability to buy a shit ton of explosive rounds, bro. That would be funny. Unironically. Making sure I'm deleting everything. How are our frames now? Because I'm trying to get the frames up to triple digits. Hey. Yes, we're on the edge of the map, though, so let me, like, go a little more inland to, like, keep it even. Hey. This is the obligatory part of the stream where I suck Ian's cock because he has an amazing server. That lets me get triple digits in Arma 3. What am I thinking? Another cargo box, and we'll do like 4 and 4 for rations. Actually, no, we'll just, we'll have some soda in here. 12-pack of Red Bull. There's an RPD right there, though, so that's a decent thing to loot. How much would Doomsday rounds be? I don't know. It would depend on the item count. Well, no, by our proxy, it would be the same thing, like 1 and 8, so it would be the same price per, you know, the short, which is 5 rounds, and the long, which is, I think, 8. So, I don't know. What's the price for launchers? I would equate it to the GL price, which is, I think, $1 for certain GLs. So probably only... realistically, either $2 or $3 per thing of ammo. So ratio-wise, it would be more expensive, but that's also like an insta-killing round with some light HE capability. Plus, it would jib the shit out of anything it hits. Probably delete its inventory, but it would be funny. So I'll add that during debrief after I do the mathematical calculations.
Give
You know, Mac is 10 away from getting a double bounty payout of 160. Wouldn't it be nice if I just helped them along?
Alright, let me know when you find the cash.
You know, nice Zeus Liru, you know, just helping his player base along here, you know, just throwing some dudes out there.
Status on cash on this island?
We only made it to the island, so give us a moment.
Righto. Sorry, I'm not used to being at the front right now.
Find it now.
Miner, we found shiny box.
What does shiny box have?
Nothing.
Lamau,
I meant to delete this, I'm sorry.
Can it have $10,000?
I can't even interact with it because it's Sims disabled, so I couldn't even put stuff in it if I wanted to.
Blackjack hand, let's go.
You want to play a blackjack hand right now? Okay, if you lose, I kill you. How about that?
This is such a tempting offer.
All right, dealer showing 6. You have 6 right now.
I hit.
You now have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 14.
If I die, I'm out of the campaign.
No, you just die right now. Hit or stay.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Like, then I lose all my stuff.
Okay, you have 14 right now. Hit or stay.
Hit.
I do a 7. You got 21. All right, I flip over. I have 16. I gotta hit another card. I get 22. You survive.
What do I win?
Me not killing you.
Oh, come on, give me something. Please. The deck guy on the floor.
What should we give Dream?
How about that?
What should we give Dream? Chat will decide your fate. What do we give Dream?
The box.
I don't have an AA-12.
Have you found the cash yet?
We can't kill him because we bet him. Okay. No, you're right. You're right.
There might not be one.
Alright, quick check all the buildings, then mount up back in your boats. Make sure some people are still doing security since there's still patrols moving southwest.
Prime man right here. Am I meant to stay here? Am I meant
Chat
to
has chosen your reward. Have fun.
I know exactly what it's gonna fucking be. A shotgun?
Yeah.
I'm full. Can I add it to my inventory?
No. And it's not just any shotgun. Have fun. If he failed blackjack, I would have shot him in the face then and there and killed him. I just want you to know. So I guess we have to equate it to something decent. I love how it took him a second to realize what he got. He's like, a shotgun? I don't have room for a shot. I'm like, Dream, check again. Look at the ammo type, goober. Yeah, he made room. He made room. He just dropped a few AK mags. Yeah, he definitely made room.
Guys, I have the victory gun.
Dream, did you find the cash though?
No, but I have a victory gun. Where are they? I have the victory gun.
What? Well, you see, the problem is people fucking
no, I have the HE loaded rounds.
HE rounds, goddamn.
Guys, I'm gonna make a biscuit call. We have 10 minutes remaining. I will let you guys choose if you want to go for it or not.
Let's fucking do it!
Charlie's good to do it.
If we hit that 10-minute mark, I have to immediately TP you aside and start taking inventory, okay? So you got 10 minutes to do what you can, and I wish you luck.
Is there no cash here? Yeah, everyone mount up, everyone mount up.
Lolo also has gotten it. I don't think Hobo's the next closest. He'd have to get 14 kills. There's no way. Yeah, now let's see if Dream gets murdered. But yeah, this last area is meant to be like a freaking fortress, so, we'll see how things go.
We're already taking fires.
Bravo, you stole our Alpha's boat. I think you left yours at the previous dismount, so...
The funny thing is, with everyone rushing ahead, how many people are going to accidentally die now? Brownie beats it, so he's going to have to push it around, as this group is still back here looting. They might ferry the rest of the guys up there, though.
There's a penguin.
There goes Dream.
Dream's down, not bad.
Yep.
Silent might do it, though. He just got a bunch of kills.
Let's see where these guys are, man.
Alright, Mac, just get 4 more shooters.
One more.
I'm bringing Dream back to the medic.
One west.
One west.
I'm just waiting to see all the other players come up. And we've got 8 minutes. I'll give a 5-minute warning.
Sure, and I'm gonna bandage him.
You good?
He will be bandaged in a second, but he has a fracture.
Oh, you only need one?
So I don't think we're going to get to the final cache there, but that's okay. I might bump a few minutes. I'll just ask Ian to politely switch the server out ASAP. And we can start that last mission late. It's not going to take the full 2-hour slot, so...
That was a misping later, I didn't ping you.
Oh. Ian, enjoy the fire pit. Was he invisible? No, he was AFK and they lit him on fire. That's great. Mac has double. That's a 160 personal payout. Seven minutes. And I have a shit ton of op for back here. I love how you can hear the shotguns in the distance. That's from the boats. The boats are counted as tanks for some weird reason. Thank you, Bearded.
It was my shotgun.
Alright, Mac, I'm pulling you back.
I'm so happy gunshots don't actually hurt me in this game, otherwise it would have burnt my face off.
Silent is one away from getting a personal payout as well.
You did it! Yeah, he did it.
Anyone need water? Call it.
Negative.
Water. Enough to make
Silent made it. All right.
Any squad on that?
Alpha on net.
Yes, yes.
Grab on that.
How good is this on the islands? You are on there, you're just not responding.
Oh, I'm dumb. I was using the wrong radio net. Sorry. Also, sorry, mistake. I'm good. I'm overwatching. We're just getting head knocked and then getting back up and then fighting more. We're not on the island.
Roger, just get as fast as you can.
Is any unit on the island?
Alpha is not.
Nothing.
I'm gonna be curious to see if they like RPG those from afar.
No, that's a bad idea.
I'm sorry, I'm shooting at more bait. It wasn't my fault.
So they're trying to move over here to potentially spearhead up and hit that last position. We might get a few people to get across and start deading stuff.
How much contact is left on the islands?
If you swing a bit south and approach it from the east, there's like max 3 dudes around.
I don't think Hobo's gonna get there, so... Miner really likes attracting bullets. Oh, you can't see the cache from there. They might be able to RPG it from afar. That's gonna have one hell of a cook-off, though. Miss.
I think someone might have hit it. Was that on the cache or what?
That was on the cache. Don't know if it's destroyed.
Yeah, throw RPGs into the buildings if you think the caches are in.
That should lose it.
Alright.
I believe it's smoking. It's smoking. The hut's smoking. I'm pulling my men back. I'm fucking, yeah.
Yeah, not worth it to try to cross. Just pull back. Just pull back.
Surprised no one's coming around to potentially hit these boats, but they might not have spotted those boats, so... That's okay.
Is the cache down?
Yes,
yeah, Bravo did the cache. We're trying to fucking run away now. No point in trying to cross.
Report your shit.
If it wasn't down, I was gonna pull out the fucking HE shotgun and start.
Good.
I think they're gonna turtle it.
No, I actually need to give this to Stanley.
Alright.
Yeah, Lolo.
Let's go loot. Let's go loot.
Loot what?
Red team and then blue team. Everyone's here. Fantastic job, Charlie. Keep your heads down. We're about to end next.
Charlie got the most kills as well. Oh, need to repack though.
Yeah, you need to repack.
Mac alone from us, right? Yeah. Yeah, you got 40. Dream's got 25. Bash 23.
No. I will kill us all or kill them.
4 boats capped. 7 caches and boats destroyed. Take your screenshots. 20 seconds and we lose everything. Hey, what does that guy have? Hey, he's got an Enfield, a banana.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
I took the banana.
You bastard.
Index. Good job, guys.
Yippee.
I got some loot. Hell yeah.
I want kill actually says mission complete. All right, server's ending in 1 minute. I suppose everyone could just exit out. Good job. Excellent work.
Probably go check.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's capital care with the first one.
I went through 5 plates in time.
Charlie's disconnecting. We took our screenshots and all that shit.
Same from Bravo. See you at Debrief.
Alright, cover that. Thank you, Godfrey and Mercy.
Sorry?
He was uncon at Index, so I healed him. Because he would have been healed if we continued on, so there's no point in arguing that.
Yeah, also I didn't mean to ping you earlier, right?
You're fine. Did you screenshot yourself? Are we good?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I gotta go do math, and we'll listen to debrief. But I'm gonna tell Ian to immediately switch the server.
But for that, you essentially make a list out of the screenshot, and
Real quick.
you put that list in the screenshot.
Ian, can you switch the server to Nam with the Vietnam mod set and the next mission, if you don't mind?
Oh yeah, I need to switch to Vietnam.
Ian, you there, buddy? Well, okay, I guess I'll have to do the math quickly. If not, I'll just do the payouts after the mission. I'm just going to calculate them real quick. Yeah, I got nothing. That was the best stop so far. Definitely the rework I'm doing on the difficulty scale is going to help with that because, yeah, the low difficulty contracts are no longer going to have constant enemy QRF. It's going to be finite and done in Blue 4 territory. The drawback is going to be, though, they'll take more territory quickly on the border. With that, the only other thing I reworked that I didn't announce was now, instead of getting knocked unconscious when you don't eat or drink, you instead take constant pain damage, and that will eventually knock you out. So, yeah. But overall, you did great. You got all the caches. You left 2 boats at the very end, but that's fine because we ran out of time. And there were 5 individual kill bounties paid out, 2 to 1 person. The rest went to Jesse, Lolo, and Silent, and then 2 went to Mac. I will go calculate the math. Do your debrief. I'll be back.
I ran out of ammo with the sniper.
Debrief, Lolo.
Could just command or anything.
Yep. Good. Sometimes the squads are a little slower getting back into their boats and after we loot the island, but otherwise we did good. We managed to get all the caches, so mission successful.
So
how many died?
Cash.
Oh, sorry.
Angel. Just 1 Angel. The others were debugged because Charlotte likes to fat finger the driver's seat, apparently.
I'm cursed with those boats.
You're never touching those things again.
Alpha team?
Alpha.
He just left.
Okay, Charlie, Bravo, sorry.
The Alpha does not have a twice or something?
Yeah, he just DC'd unless someone else wants to.
He's just, yeah, he's
Oh, he's coming back, he's back.
Hello.
Oh. Jesse.
Yeah. Alpha did good in my opinion. Don't think we had a KIA, maybe 1. But otherwise, no complaints to my squad. Sorry if I had some miscommunication on 50. But yeah, nothing else.
Charlotte?
Right. Bravo did well. We were sadly cursed with the exploding boat. On that, we did well, I think. I don't have any complaints other than the, tiny thing of just stick more together, but, as long as you're around friendlies, that's fine too. Get more radios, people. That's not only for my squad, but for everyone, because just being on 50 and not having any contact with the rest of my squad on voice is hectic in this type of zone. Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, great job. I already said it to y'all. Excellent stuff. I had
good teams. There was only one moment where I felt like we were getting a bit strung out, and it was when we were by that like paved road, just because some people went to the left, some people went to the right. I just had to wrangle y'all. It was fine. It went perfectly fine. It happens sometimes, you know. Nobody died. Great job. We took care of our casualties. Foxholes save lives. Everybody, foxholes save lives. Just throw one down when someone's in danger. It's important. 50 seemed fine to me. Yeah, every comm seemed good. Sometimes there were moments where I was like, huh? Because bullets. But otherwise, you know, good stuff. Yeah, no. That's it. Great. Good stuff. That's all units.
I'm bringing the server up right now. Individual payouts have been added to those 4 players. The group payout total is in the pay calculator. I will calculate that out during index of the next stop after I go as commander.
Are we going to do an auction at all?
Auction will be done at the end of the next stop because it's supposed to... I need to get it up like now because we're starting in 14 minutes.
Okay.
Will you ping on the Discord since...
I will ping Congo player when auction is done and you can get back on TeamSpeak.
Okay, thank
if you're not playing this mission. Yep. Or you can just come and play this mission.
No time to play, I might watch though.
Skill issue.
I'm fucking busy, shut up.
Skill issue.
As long as this doesn't go over, I won't have any problems. Because I gotta...
this mission shouldn't go longer than 90 minutes.
Sounds excellent.
I need to release my slot. Something came up. I can't play the Vietnam one.
That's fine.
Bye, Mac. I suppose.
Bye. You gonna post the stuff for POG again, Liru?
Yes, I'm behind on that because I've been busy on 20 other fronts. I will get to it tonight after ops.
Oh, I mean, just like advertise for your community as well.
Yes, I will get that done
I will
tonight.
return with the sheet by tonight or by tomorrow.
Okay, I think I have access to the one for tomorrow, so that should be fine.
Yep.
Is this for book the sign-up sheet?
He did say POG.
Yes, POG up tomorrow.
I've got access to it if you want me to send it to you.
Big already gave me access to it, so we're good there.
Yeah, good.
Here, I'm gonna cut the recording, but we'll